Bossed up, round in it, flossing on that.
What's up, everybody? It's Dawn, the Self-Esteem Queen, back with another Ask the SEQ. Happy March 2014. And let's get to it, shall we? All right. So I received an email from Nikki. Hi, Nikki. And Nikki says, I've been struggling with this for a long time. My son's father is an emotional vampire, and I've tried different ways to deal with him, but it seems as though I still allow his actions and words to get to me. I will make up in my mind to handle him a certain way, but when it comes to our son, I am always the bigger person, and I think about his needs first. And I let my guard down when it comes to his father, and then I'm sucked right back into the bullshit. I want to do the right thing by my son, and I want to have peace mentally. I don't know what else to do. Okay, so there are a couple of things that I would like to directly address. So you say that the father of your son is an emotional vampire. Well, my question would be what kind, because there's more than one. Although all of them are horrible, but it could be a combination of several. And so you're saying that you've tried different ways to deal with him. What have you tried? Have you tried having open communication? Have you tried counseling? If you can't afford counseling, have you tried having a mediator? Have you went to court? What have you tried? You say, but it seems as though I still allow his actions and words to get to me. What is he saying? Why are you taking it personally? Is what he's saying a direct reflection of you, or is what he's saying a direct reflection of him? And if it's a direct reflection of him, you have to ask yourself, why are you taking it personally? Because you're responsible for what you take in that other people give. If somebody told you you were a turtle, but you know you're a human, they could tell you all day long. They could follow you around with a bullhorn and say, you're a turtle, you're a turtle. But if you know you're a human, would it really affect you that somebody, I mean, you might think the person was a little strange, but would it really affect you if you knew you weren't a turtle? So if the answer to that question is no, it wouldn't really affect me because I know I'm not a turtle, then if the words that are coming out of this person's mouth are detrimental to you, my next question would be, how are you doing right by your son if you're allowing somebody who emotionally abuses you into your life to change your positive energy to negative, or to suck your positive energy away from you like the emotional vampire that he is? And then you then take that energy and spew it off into your son. Is that fair to your son? To ask yourself that question. See, people make fun of me because I have a donor, but the reality is that I don't have any of these issues that you guys write me about. You know, because I set boundaries to everything in my life so that I can be happy. Now, some people are happy about that. Some people are not happy about that. It's not my decision for people to be happy or unhappy with my decision to be happy by any means necessary. Now, if this person can't speak to you with respect, I don't see how having this person around benefits your son at all. At all. Because anybody that would disrespect you definitely is not respecting their own child. And if you're not going to respect me, then you're not respecting my child, then why do I have you around? See, there are a lot of questions that need to be answered before I could actually answer this question, because you say you're sucked right back into the BS. Are you really sucked right back into it? If a burglar came to your door and he said, knock, 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 and you came to the door and this dude had a mask on, like I'm a burglar, would you open the door? Would you open the door and say, come in, because you were so kind to knock? No. So then why do you make it your business to keep associating with someone who's not showing you any sort of respect? The reality is that we're not all growing at the same pace, and sometimes, right, women get pregnant by the wrong dude, or a dude they thought was the right guy, but then once they got pregnant, they found out he's the absolute wrong guy. You may have picked that guy. You know, and a lot of women do it. So I don't think it's something, and vice versa. There are some men that pick horrible women to have kids by. The reality is that you don't want your son, hopefully, to be around someone who disrespects women. And the last I checked, you're a woman. And so if the father of your son can't respect you, the ultimate woman to respect, and he doesn't see within his own thought reflection, like when he lays awake at night, if he doesn't think about the fact that this is something that he shouldn't be doing to you, you're allowing this behavior, and you're using your son as the excuse. And I don't think that your son would be upset with you if you said, I had your father around. You know what I mean? I don't know how old your son is, but you know, sometimes a little bit of something is not worth it. Even if it's a little bit of a relationship that he has with his son, sometimes it's not worth it. You have to ask yourself the following questions. Do I keep allowing the same thing to happen over and over again by choice? Or does it look different every single time it happens over and over again? Like, is it the same thing happening over and over again? Or is it a different scenario every single time? Like, is he the ultimate guy with drama? Like, is he, you know, upset because you're happy without him? Like, I don't really know what the situation is, but what I know is that I wouldn't allow anybody around my children that was disrespectful to me, because I'm not going to allow someone to be disrespectful to me for so long, you see. And so if I allow this person around, my kid gets older, and then my kid starts to, you know, recognize this person, and then they recognize that we fight, me and this person. Well, that's not a good early remembrance for a child's memory. You know what I mean? Like, that's not good. So if it were me, I would begin to set boundaries, and I would set healthy boundaries, because, you know, emotional abuse turns to spiritual, mental, physical abuse. And so it's a cycle, and you're at one part of the cycle. And so we don't want you to spin this wheel unnecessarily. And so it's my hope that you would set boundaries for the situation. And as they say, let the chips fall where they may. Your peace of mind is free. I don't know what his situation is, but it shouldn't be your situation. I mean, you have a child to protect. And you have a young man that needs to be brought up to see this is how men are supposed to treat women, not don't treat women like your daddy treats me. That's not good. You know, we don't need hands-on experience. You know what I mean? There's enough of that on TV and rap lyrics and movies, you know, where you could, you know, really train your child and teach your child, you know, this is not right. You shouldn't talk or say that. He doesn't have to see it up close between mom and dad. Yeah? Okay. That's all the advice I have. Hope that it helped. And if anybody else needs advice, you can always go to selfesteemqueen.com to my contact page. Click on Ask the SEQ. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you and have a great day.
I woke up like